we know. These things we are lucky, We know some things they are life, important happiness. We know. So those things we are lucky, we know. We have good potential to reach and happiness. Everybody, So that way, this privilege, potential will not
we should not spoil our positive potential that we all have.
This potential we keep, we do right now. I think it's meaning of life, What's the meaning of life? Happy, to be happy. Everybody looking happiness, Everybody. So that way we can do, We need happy, we don't like sufferings. But always we are action, thought, always agitation means. Then always like those agitation make negative emotion. Then negative emotion, there is a result, sufferings. We don't like sufferings. So we have chance, we have change now. Good privilege. This privilege, we are not lose. We are not lose. We keep, this is a human life. We are really, this is a good chance, human beings. We are thinking this life inside, happiness inside, not outside. So that way we do meditation, this to concentrate, to discipline inside. We try to all the negative emotions, letting go, to thinking virtues, to concentrate meditation, this mindfulness and awareness. This is a way, good way solution. So now my friend Jason, he know good experience, mental Western people. Maybe he give you this meditation, short meditation. Maybe he job now. I change, it's much better. There's a good accent, this English, It's much better than, yeah. Maybe you talk a little bit this meditation. I tell them we have meditation. Then how to meditate, mindfulness, this awareness, how to concentrate. Then you give them.
Okay.
It's much better. No need translation. We are here. We are happy. It's something same teachings. Yeah, it's much better. Then you can do. I think I resting. My laziness. Laziness English. If you like French or Tibetan, I tell you, much better. Maybe you don't know Tibetan, no, but there. Tibetan English. Then I resting. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you can do. It's okay. I listen now.
So Lama Samten told you about, the mind. The mind is pure and luminous, and we have all the potential to be happy. So in Buddhist teachings, Buddha's own words, like we say, there's all the Buddha's words are for cultivating happiness. And how to find this happiness is what we call through meditation. But nowadays, the word meditation, everybody knows, but what is actually meditation? So we talk a little bit about meditation, and after we'll do a short meditation together. So meditation actually in Buddha's word, in Tibetan language is the word gom. And when we translate the word gom, actually it means meditation, but also refers to the process of habituating our mind. So actually our mind is already have some habits, example, sometimes we are easily stressed, easily angry, easily sad or depressed. So this is all kinds of habituation of the mind, but this is not the kind of habituation that we like and we look for. We don't say, oh, this week I plan to be angry on Wednesday, and on this weekend I like to be have anxiety. Like this kind of thing happen by themselves because we get some negative familiarity. So meditation means you train your mind. It's not just relaxing and just closing your eyes, just doing that is even our dog or cat can do that. So even in the Tibetan saying, there's even one saying says like, you should not meditate like the pigeon, because when you go to take a walk, you see these pigeons sitting quietly. They close their eyes after eating well in the sun. But actually, if you say this is meditation, so if you meditate like that, it's not good quality, you know, you're just relaxing. So nowadays people, they do lots of confusion between like relaxation and meditation. Some people call relaxation meditation, but this is different techniques. But in Buddhist philosophy, meditation means you train your mind to develop more positive state of mind, like what we call in Sanskrit language shamatha. Shamatha means in Tibetan shine, or we translate calm abiding. You try to bring your mind at peace, you know, resting quietly, peacefully. So this in Buddhist monastery, like where Lama Samten study in Ganden monastery, actually they study like around 20 years, you know, like how to get these positive emotions and how to train the mind positively. So now in the West, we don't have this time, we don't have this opportunity or this kind of school training here, but still we should learn a little bit how works the mind, what is the mind, how we can train to bring the mind at peace. So in Buddhist teaching, it's so important. First, before we meditate, we should learn a little bit. So learn how it works, and after try to think by ourselves. As Buddha said, you should not accept my words only through faith, but after checking them, if it's sounding according to reality, you know. Like example you would do when you buy something. You should not buy something very expensive if it's not good quality, if it accords to your needs. So you should check before taking Buddha's words, Buddhist teachings. So when we speak about meditation, usually we say there's two kinds of meditation. One we call concentration meditation, one we call analytical meditation. So nowadays in the West, analytical meditation is very not widely spread. What we know more about meditation is some elements coming from more concentration meditation. For example, nowadays we speak about meditation on the breath and meditation, different techniques like that. It's more related to trying to develop mindfulness. So this mindfulness actually is the basis of the basic quality you should practice to develop more peace inside. So because what is the meaning like this? We say shine or shamatha, you know, like shine in Tibetan language, the mind abiding peacefully, calm abiding. So it means we train our mind to abide peacefully. But it's not easy, because the usual working of the mind is not abiding peacefully. It's moving to all directions all the time. You know, in the Buddhist text, usually they say like representing with a monkey, you know, monkey mind. You see the monkey always going to branch and wanting to see and touch anything. So usually we say in Montreal, people, they say, my hamster. I have a hamster in the head, you know, always running and thinking. So this kind of thing, the mind is always distracted to external things or distracted to internal things, too much thinking. So what we try firstly, just to abide peacefully. But it is not easy. You know, it's like asking your new puppy, please rest and don't move. Or you're asking to your naughty children, please don't move, you know. Very difficult at the beginning. But still, through proper training, you get this quality enhancing, improving, and after you get some results, you know. Nowadays, even science proves, you know, like there's a proof of reduction of suffering, reduction of some kind of depression, or reduction of, you know, in the school, they have some problem of discipline. They use more and more kind of meditation techniques. So for sure, even in scientific field now, we see some benefits. Even in health field, we see some benefits, you know, like some doctors, you know, like they, some kind of have faith more in meditation benefits. So, what is the technique? Like today, we don't have time to explain all the details. We just one activity, 1 hour together. But what we do usually to help the mind to begin meditation, we call like this preparation to meditation. When the mind is too much distracted, as usually our mind is like that, too much distracted. So one tool we can use to help is to you change the object of your mind. Instead of being distracted to sounds, instead of being distracted to thoughts of the past, of the future, you move your attention, your mindfulness, to the movement of the breath. So actually, this is not actual meditation, but this is kind of preparation to meditation. When you use the breath, you focus your mind on the breath instead of letting it wander to all directions outside and inside. So you develop this power of mindfulness, bringing the attention to one thing at a time. So this is like basic. Today we don't have time to explain all details. Usually we say there's 5 hindrances to meditation, 8 antidotes to these hindrances, like many conditions you should prepare, you should, like so many things. But today, just to try together like this, just for a few moments, we try to take attention of the breath. So example, we say in Buddhist philosophy, we are human being, we have a body, and we have a mind. From Buddhist perspective, mind is not physical, but it's related to the physical body. So, for example, in this meditation, the aspect of your body is the breath. So what you do is like the breath is like a horse. So when you do horse, your goal is to stay on the horse. If you fall from the horse, you just say, oh, okay, I will climb again. So same thing. When you try to focus on the breath, your mind is like you, and the breath is like the horse. So you try to keep, sitting on the horse. While you breathe in, you're just mindful of the breath coming inside your body. While you breathe out, you're just mindful of the breath coming out of your body. Even in the technique, they recommend like you count. For example, while you breathe in, you count 1. While you breathe out, you count 2. So you can do few times like that, counting and trying to just rest the mind on the breath. It's really simple technique, but in the beginning, it's difficult because the mind doesn't have this habit. But you should not be discouraged, because as anything you learn in life, cannot be easy in the beginning because we are not habituated, but nothing is difficult with habit. Example, when we were a baby, we try to eat, it's difficult. All coming, outside. When we try to walk, difficult. When we try to bike, difficult. When we started to drive, difficult. When we start a new language, difficult. But now we can do all these things through proper training, habit, month after month, year after year. So same thing with your mindfulness. Same thing, we should meditate on love, compassion, wisdom, all the same thing. When you have no habit, it's difficult. When we have habit, it becomes more and more easy. So like this, we should not be discouraged because we have so much benefits. If we don't do, we lose some benefits. If we do, we have so much benefits. So thinking like this, we should get some kind of, like motivation, aspiration, joyous effort, to practice meditation. So today we practice together with the group, but if you like this, you try also at home. Few times, once in the morning. I think in the morning is good time. Morning, sometimes we are too much busy, but if you take only 2 minutes or 5 minutes, there's no too short meditation, not exist. Also too long. It depends on you, what you feel comfortable. So today we do just short meditation together because we are a group. We cannot stay like a long time or like this. We just, with all the group, we take a few minutes. So we do like that. So just before meditation, to have good motivation and to help for the mind to concentrate, we'll do a short chanting in Tibetan, meaning to develop what we call shamatha and also vipassana, wisdom. So we do this short chant and after we do some meditation. It's okay, everybody? Okay, we try.